and civil service retirees to continue contributing to our work without sacrificing your annuities. Our coordinator for reconstruction and stabilization, Ambassador John Herbst, is looking for WAES, W-A-E-S's, who are willing to deploy on short notice to work on critical conflict prevention and post-conflict stabilization missions. WAES can join the Civilian Response Corps as standby members and receive specialized training that will help them apply their skills and experience working alongside our full-time active members. We've already deployed WAES, your peers and your counterparts. We've deployed WAES to Iraq, Afghanistan, and Chad. We've deployed you in support of our earthquake response in Haiti. And I hope all of you will think hard about taking advantage of this opportunity, because we have more work than we can say grace over. We are fully engaged every minute of the day, and we need your experience and expertise for these kind of short-term assignments. Now, going back to my initial point, our country faces a lot of difficult decisions. Our economy still is not producing jobs the way it should. We are still trying to make sure that we get our kids educated for the future, not for the past. And we have a lot on our plate when it comes to the domestic agenda. But when it comes to foreign policy, issues that affect every American are often not as widely understood or known. And we need your help not only if you can deploy for a short period of time, but also to be advocates and messengers on behalf of the global issues, their complexity that we are confronting, and what the State Department and USAID are doing about them. So we welcome not only your visit once a year on Foreign Affairs Day, but we not only welcome, we invite your continuing involvement in the work of the State Department. And it is exciting for me to be a Secretary of State at this point in America's history, and to know that I can rely on so many people with your levels of understanding. We do need you. And so I guess my final point would be that if there's any way you can be of help, if there's any ideas you have, we want to hear them, because we think that the next couple of years will set the tone for the first half of the 21st century. How successful the United States can be in asserting our leadership, in helping to shape that future, a future we hope of peace, progress, and prosperity, is critical to the well-being of our children and grandchildren, and to the country that we all have loved and served. Thank you very much.
My name is Susan Johnson. As president of the American Foreign Service Association, it's my great privilege to join colleagues from across the Foreign Service and the foreign affairs community to pay tribute to those who have lost their lives in the line of duty while serving our country overseas. I'm honored this morning to welcome Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton, U.S. Aid Administrator Rajiv Shah, Foreign Agricultural Service Administrator John Brewer, Director General Nancy Powell, Deputy Director General of the U.S. and Foreign Commercial Service Rochelle Lipsitz, Office of Personnel Management Deputy Director Christine Griffin, and most importantly, the families and colleagues of our honorees. Victoria J. DeLong, Dale J. Gredler, and Terrence L. Barnage. We also greatly appreciate the members of the media covering this solemn occasion today. The AFSA memorial plaques at both ends of this lobby are a testament to the dedication of the men and women who courageously advance America's interests abroad and promote the grand and enduring ideals that gave our nation birth. They remind us of the profound sacrifice made by these individuals and their families. The AFSA memorial plaque behind me was first unveiled on March 3, 1933 by Secretary of State Henry Stimson at the entrance of what is now the Eisenhower Executive Office Building next to the White House. When first unveiled, the AFSA plaque displayed 65 names representing over 150 years of America's diplomatic history. Since then, in just half that time, an additional 166 names have been inscribed. Today's ceremony marks the inscription of 3 additional names, bringing the total to 234. Victoria J. DeLong, a 27-year veteran of the Foreign Service, was Cultural Affairs Officer in our embassy in Port-au-Prince. She died in the earthquake that ravaged Haiti in January 2010. Dale J. Gredler, a USAID Foreign Service officer since 2001, served in Indonesia and Kazakhstan. He died in London in January 2010 while being evacuated to the United States for medical treatment. Terrence L. Barnich was serving on a limited non-career civil service appointment in Iraq when he was killed by an improvised explosive device in May 2009. To the families and friends gathered here, I express our deepest gratitude for the contributions that your loved ones made to the Foreign Service and to our nation, and for the sacrifices that they and you have made. They have left a legacy of the dedication that will serve as an inspiration to future generations who pass through these halls. Speaking of family members, in 2000, AFSA established, in cooperation with the Associates of the American Foreign Service worldwide, a plaque recognizing Foreign Service family members who have died abroad. Every year on Foreign Affairs Day, a wreath is also placed at that plaque, located on the other side of this lobby, to recognize the sacrifices made by family members who accompany their spouse or parents overseas. Today, we proudly honor and remember those individuals as well. I now ask you to please stand as the United States Armed Forces Color Guard presents the colors. Then please remain standing to join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
Present.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Guards, forward.
It is now my honor to turn the podium over to Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton, who will read a message from President Obama and offer remarks.
Thank you, Susan, and thanks to all of you for being here and joining us for this occasion of remembrance and gratitude. I'm pleased that Administrator Dr. Raj Shah and other leaders of our foreign policy community can be with us today.